is an opportunity to go and, as a collective, this group of players, to win this first trophy under Erik Ten Hag. Jose Mourinho took it seriously. At Chelsea, was it the first trophy he won? Same with Guardiola.
A couple, I think it was Mourinho and Pep won it and then the year after they won the league. So.
Yeah, there you go. So if it's going to work like that, then I'll have a bit of that. But like I say, it isn't a prestigious trophy, but I think as a group of players, yes, Casemiro, Varane, we've got players that have been there, done it, won the big honours, but for Manchester United, it is a big thing, because if we can win it, we can use this as a springboard. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we were kind of the nearly men, semi-finalists. Yes, we lost the Europa League final, but it would be great. It's a day out at Wembley. Newcastle will be well up for it as well. Try telling any of them Newcastle fans that the Carabao Cup doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah, Junior, welcome to the United Members Club. Someone just asked in the chat who we played in the final.
Man, it was enough to kill him.
In the cardboard box. We are playing Newcastle in the final. And on that, Ricky, how excited are you? A proper final, that Newcastle-Man United.
It's not
it is a Ten Hag continuing to impress you. You seem quite happy tonight.
We lose
more than impressed. Unlike, I can't remember who said it, whether it was Paz or Kev there, about us putting a team out to make sure we got there. Even though he wouldn't agree with that, he wouldn't say this to you, he wouldn't admit it. I think that's the best word. He wouldn't admit it, but I think he knew we were already in that final. I think he's literally wanted to win that game to keep the momentum going of winning games. You know, obviously we could have got through to the final by losing 1-0 or 2-0. But I don't think he could have fielded a much weaker team and still got through. But he wanted to actually win the match, in my opinion, to build the momentum. It's now, we had a great run, was it about 10 games on the bounce that we won? Then we drew at Palace, then we lost at Arsenal. And with that game tonight, I know it's only Forest twice in the League Cup, but Forest have turned the corner in the league a bit, they're not too bad a side, and obviously we've played Reading in the FA Cup. So we've now got 3 games on the bounce that we've won, and he wants to try and do another 10 games or something like that. That's his target. He wants to build momentum, and he thinks the best way about going about that is to field near as damn it a strong, the best team he can virtually every time they play.
Exactly, and then when you've got Sancho, Martial and Rashford to come off the bench, it's not too shabby either, is it? It just shows we have, obviously Eriksen's injury is so unfortunate, but we have got, because of how much he's improved certain players.
Yellow, so we'll get 2 potions in a row now.
It does seem like we do have options. Obviously in certain positions we have more options than others, but it's these last 3 games, to me personally watching it just felt like job done.
We'll take it, maybe it's a
shield. It felt
like
the whole game for these last 3 games that I knew that we were going to win the match, and that's credit to Erik Ten Hag. It's become a lot more stable and consistent. Kev, compared to last season or seasons in the past, the likes of the Nottingham Forest and the Readings, they give us tough games. I remember Middlesbrough in the Cup and what a nightmare that was. Against the lower teams, and that's not trying to be disrespectful, we have struggled in the past.
Maybe on this path sometimes it's
but even if he makes 1 or 2 changes, we look like the more dominant team, and we look like the team that is the bigger team, the better team, and it looks like a confident enough win, doesn't it?
Well, that's the difference with Ten Hag. Even at Ajax, he always had a sort of a nucleus, a spine of a team.
Shield, man. Imagine
that today, we could still field Varane, Martinez, Casemiro. We had a spine to a team which is really strong, and like you say, Ricky, this is the kind of team, the momentum he wants to carry into each game. So yes, teams have given us problems in the past, but
and single target.
Well, again, we've made 6 changes from the Reading game today. But again, you look at that team on paper and you think, we've got, we always had a great chance of going through because it really was job done last week. That's the way I feel. I feel all the hard work was done last week. I said it at the time, the Bruno Fernandes goal was a huge goal, because at 2-0, you still feel that Nottingham Forest, if they come here this evening, got the first goal, crowd behind them.
Our streaking is piling up very fast. It's only level 50-something streaking.
Manchester United winning that game last week 3-0, it really was job done. And it was great to see other players coming in.
Our rotation is cold.
The return of Jadon Sancho, I'm sure he'll touch on later on. His favourite.
If we get a shrine, I would like the empowered one.
We need these options, and the good thing is, which is different to previous seasons, you've got players that actually want to come in and play and impress. We can start Garnacho, who I thought was brilliant in the first half, getting to the byline, cutting the ball back, looked a constant threat. You've got players there now that actually want to play, want to be involved. they'll all be in that on the team sheet end of February, end of this month to be in the Carabao Cup final.
We got empowered. Okay,
Same with the league games.
Now we'll have
Everybody
Perma
wants to be
Berserk.
involved. Competition for
That will
places.
help a lot.
Yeah, we've got West Ham and Barca coming
The game
as well.
listens.
We've had some really good cup runners this year, but in fact,
Berserker up and now it's not going down
big
anytime
talking
soon.
point of the evening. I do want to touch
Will
on
be
like
almost
Martial and
100%. It's
Lacoste,
99%
we'll get
of the
onto
time.
that, but
It's
I wanted to
already,
start off with
look at the damage
Sancho.
already.
You've been asking what Sancho's been cooking.
Look at the damage,
on these
150.
shows, but looks like Ten
Crab
Hag's been
gear,
cooking a little
Paragon,
bit and trying him out in the inside right, / number 10 role. He came on, he went on the wing a couple of times, but his main position seemed to be the number 10, and Bruno was playing on the right. And you know what? He looked confident, he looked sharp, his passing was neat, his touches were tidy. I thought he looked like he wanted to be on that pitch, he wanted to play football. I was really happy
yeah,
when
he's
he came on the
going
pitch
down.
and played. What did you make of his performance?
Like in yesterday's
Can we get the power
show
now,
with
just to
Adam,
boost up
I did
everything?
predict that he was going to play in
Not
the 10
Conde.
role, and I broke it down on the show as to why.
Oh,
Tactically, it
we got
makes
power.
sense to
Hey,
put Sancho
the
in
game
10 role
listens, I
because
tell you.
He's so
Look
good
at
when
this.
it comes to tight spots and having players around him. You saw in the Nottingham Forest the way they set out, especially in the second half. You've got Bruno Fernandes, who's probably had one of the best games in a while, trying to create something in that middle centre of the pitch. But you saw in the first half, even though he was having such a good game, we didn't create much.
6 minutes. My previous
so
was 8
that's the concern
minutes.
here from a management perspective,
Pog.
from a tactical perspective. If you've got a player who's having the best game, who's playing that 10 position, not creating.
And we didn't
much
have
of
Conde
that
on the
chance,
boss.
You push him to the right. You take Anthony.
Just at the start, I think, a little, right? No, it was expiring. This was a
He's going to bring close control. He's going to
clean boss
bring
fight
tech,
without
which you saw
Conde.
as well. He was very technically sound. And it also gives another option for Ten Hag to think as well. You have now Anthony on the right, Bruno on the right,
The
Pellistri
build,
on the right,
look at this
and possibly
gear,
at
like
times Jadon
non-ancient.
Sancho on the right.
Non-ancient, not even optimized, 78 only. Non-ancient, non-ancient.
We know we keep saying our
Couple
best front
of
three was Martial,
non-ancient
Rashford and
as well.
Sancho,
You can see
but in
like
terms of the
there
front
are other
three,
people
if you
that do
break it
everything
up
primal
now,
on them,
you
and then
have
even
a
at low
situation
paragon we
where
have a lot
Jadon
of main stat
Sancho
and stuff.
is more of
We
a
have only
versatile player.
1300
You
main
need
stat.
players who can play
which
in
is
numerous
nothing.
different positions.
These
Like
are the
we saw this
skills.
season, like Casemiro, like Bruno, now Sancho. This is all I like to call a good
Wise.
headache for Ten Hag going forward.
Yo, it seems like Eric Ten Hag, he's trying to
Bastion,
create that
Aquila,
versatile type squad. I mean, Bruno's moved to the right a few times.
A
and I've
ring
had-
of Royal
I've had a problem
Grandeur.
with it 'cause I really like him at number
58.
10, but I've got
So
to say
imagine with
today
a
his
100
interlinking
pain
with-
of a streak and
with
how much
Sancho
faster it
and
goes.
Wan-Bissaka was getting
But
on
it's
it
so
after.
satisfying,
It
like
was
chop,
that-
chop, chop,
I
chop,
really,
chop,
really
chop, chop.
enjoyed it.
You need a single
I
target boss
enjoyed
and we're
watching
like
that
chop, chop, chop,
performance
chop,
of
chop, chop, chop,
Bruno
chop, chop,
and
chop.
Sancho kind
You
of
get a
alternating
turbo
them
mode,
roles.
like,
But Ricky, I mean, you're a big fan of Sancho. And like one thing that he has that I
Crazy.
think players have it, but he has